Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator. Today with Irad Jr. He's sick today, so he's staying at home with Daddy. And today we're going to talk about a game that I'm very excited about. It was just announced today, and this is going to be Grid 2019, a brand new Grid game, which, I mean, the original Grid game was a game that I absolutely loved, and I wasn't really excited about Grid 2, which I found a little bit cheesy, but there's this new one. I really hope that Codemasters really learn from their, previous mistakes. So let's check it out. Let's check out some footage and let's talk about it. All right, here we go, guys. These images are, of course, from the trailer, and we get to see these cool, destruction element. Destruction has always been part of Grid, of course. There has been always damage. Damage has always played a very important part. It would significantly alter your driving experience, and so it really is a game that encourages you to drive as cleanly as possible while also not being a total simulation. There's also a lot of there are also a lot of elements that are related to arcade, but if you want to add some aspects of simulation such as damage, for example, you can also do that, which is why this series has always been very popular, because it really caters to all types of people, either if you are a more casual racing driver or a more hardcore driver. You can basically have both kind of experiences, which is really awesome. Now, what do we see here? We see that we have already, we're going to have track circuits, which is something that has always been done by Codemasters, of course. We have a little bit of drifting here. These cars are definitely drifting on this track, so it's great to see that drift is going to make a return. It used to be in the original Grid game, and it's great to see that it is going to make a return. We have lots of cool cars that we see, some old Alfa Romeo 75. Oh my goodness, I was talking more about the Porsche, the Corvettes, the Camaros, but some of these old timers are also making a debut here on Grid, which is awesome. Some great classic circuits that we see here. This is, of course, San Francisco, but if you continue the trailer, you can see that this is not San Francisco anymore. Here it is taking us to Shanghai, which I believe has never been covered in Grid so far, so it's great. We're going to discover new locations, so we're definitely going to have urban circuits, tracks, drift. We know that also Toge is going to these Japanese point-to-point races are going to make a comeback, and so were these races that were in Grid 2. We also know that there will be lots of different types of category. We're going to have GT, mono wheels, which are types similar to maybe not Formula 1 but Formula 3 maybe. We're going to have muscle cars, young timer cars, lots of different types of cars. We were told that there would be over 400 different kinds of AI drivers, including Fernando Alonso. For those who follow Formula 1, you definitely know that Fernando Alonso is a two-time Formula 1 world champion. He's making his debut in the game, which is it's going to be our advisor, but apparently we'll be able to race against him too, which is going to be very exciting. There used to be, especially in the first Grid, I remember, there used to be some endurance pilots, especially at the end of each season that we had in the original Grid. Then the final challenge of the season would be Le Mans, the 24 hours of Le Mans. And in the 24 hours of Le Mans, you would have had the real drivers from the endurance series. So I really wonder if we are going to have these elements that are going to make a return. I wonder if Le Mans is going to return. I wonder if we are going to have the same types of seasons as we had in the original Grid. We don't know yet. We know that there's going to be content seasons, at least 3 seasons of content, which you can get if you get the Ultimate Edition, or you can also get the Standard Edition. Now I'm going to talk about it a little bit. The Standard Edition is basically the base game, which is, in my opinion, a watered-down game. Call that an entry-level access to the game. The real game, however, in my opinion, with all the content, is going to be the Ultimate Edition. Now, usually these Ultimate Editions cost a lot of money, but I was very surprised to see that the price is just going to be just below $60 for the Ultimate Edition, and about around the likes of $30 for the Standard Edition, which is again a very good price. But you have to you have to think of it as an entry level package to the actual full experience, which is going to be the Ultimate Edition. But I also like the idea that they offered a maybe scale down, yeah, sure, but at least a more accessible entry to the game. I like this business model where you get the full game at the full price, but you can also get the game at half the price, but it's going to have a bit less content. Not everybody can afford a full game at $60, and I believe that this is a good compromise, in my opinion, because there are some people who are students. Not everybody can afford to spend $60, so why not? Now, it's going to go, of course, on consoles, Xbox One, PS4, PC. And look at that, guys. This is very surprising. It was just announced, and it's going to be released on September 13th, 2019. Oh my goodness, that is in June, July, that's actually in 4 months. We only have less than 4 months to go. It's already going to be here. This is insane. But I'm really excited to get back to Grid. This seems to be like a reboot that is going to incorporate some elements of Grid 2 and Grid 3, which is Grid Autosports. Also, one more thing. We don't have that in the trailer, unfortunately, but yes, the interior view is back. The cockpit view is back. It's something that hardcore fans have been asking since Grid 2. It didn't make it into Grid 2. It wasn't into Grid 3. It is going to be back in the reboot of Grid, and that, in my opinion, is awesome. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I know that this wasn't the traditional type of videos that I'm posting in this channel, but since Star Citizen is quite broken and there's not much to talk about regarding the PU right now, then I'm not going to stay and do nothing. I'm going to create more content, but different content. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you so much for watching again. And now I have a giveaway, so it's time to talk about that giveaway. This month I got a giveaway, and I'm giving away this beautiful little Origin M50 Interceptor with lifetime insurance. This is, of course, a Star Citizen ship. All you need to do to get a chance of winning is to subscribe to this channel and comment to any videos that I have posted this month. The winner will be announced early June. Good luck to everybody. And that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Stay tuned to the channel because later today, Kingdom Come Deliverance is going to make a comeback. I've got some great footage that was actually shown yesterday by the devs about the new DLC, which is called A Woman's Lot. It's going to be available on June 11th, and I do plan to cover Kingdom Come Deliverance extensively one last time. I'm probably going to do one last full walkthrough with the full experience throughout the month of June, July, and maybe August. So stay tuned to the channel. This is coming to in a couple of hours. All right. Well, in that case, that's all I got to say here. Thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you guys next time. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.